he might have had a inkling. I don't want to be that type of person.
No,
that's
snitch.
like,
It's okay, snitch.
no, it's not a snitch. I don't know anything. I don't even know him, so I can't snitch. You can't snitch on something you don't know. But I'm not going to be the one to just be like, oh, he knew. He could have known something was going on. He could have told them to stop. He might have thought they stopped. That's what I'm just saying. I don't know for sure. Yeah. It's easy to be on the end of, oh, he knew everything. Okay, done. I'm just playing the other side, saying maybe he didn't. Maybe he knew something, maybe not to the extent of what was going on. Yeah. Maybe he knew there was that, and they're like, no, dog, that stopped. We stopped that. Again, he could have played more of it. If he knew something or certain thing, then you take your bit. I was just trying to say that they weren't, the similarities is just they rented out properties and had people, their boys, stay there, and their boys kind of effed it up for them. In a sense, it got them in trouble, right?
I mean, I hope whatever happens to him, like
I hope they can fix that. And there's no,
I hope that there's no serious repercussions. Lesson, but gotta take it seriously, man. I know he's out here joking.
Yeah, if he wasn't there, if he really can prove like, yo, I had nothing involved in it. It's not even my money. They we didn't using my money. The only thing money was going towards was the house. Yeah. Then I don't think he should be getting a punishment as if he was the ringleader and running it. But he has the big name, so that's what they're trying to make it look like. Probably they may try and make it look like, you're the ringleader.
And I'm sorry, but the federal government is either completely stupid or oblivious to think that none of these athletes who make millions and millions of dollars aren't playing some type of gambling day thing or games back at their crib on a Saturday or on a weekend.
Oh no, they know gambling. They know gambling and stuff goes on. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know exactly what these guys were running. Right? They could have been charging people to come in. True. They could have been other stuff going on that they don't want to put out there. And I think these feds know the things going on. Remember, they're building cases. This is since 2019. Now it's coming. In that instance, I get what they're doing. And they don't want to just come out with one thing. They get off and done. Yeah. Right. It's not. They want them to completely stop so they have enough evidence. Like, okay, you're going to go away for a long time. Yeah. Or usually it's cooperate with us and give us some info so we can,
And just like Shannon Sharp, I'm pretty sure Gilbert will be okay. Yeah. He has his No Chill Gil thing, he has his podcast, so and he has other ventures, so I'm pretty sure he'll be okay. So it's probably just a hiccup in his entirety of his career. Yeah. But next one. All right. This is a good one. And I'm probably going to disagree. Maybe we might agree. You never know. Who was more integral to their team? Draymond Green for the Warriors or Rodman for the Bulls? Take out one, which team is still winning at least 4 championships? And the reason why I chose a magic number of 4 is because both of them won 3 prior to their superstars or whomever coming to help them win 3 more or 2 more, whatever the case may be. So one variable for the Jordan Pippen scenario was if Pippen and Jordan still were able to win, if Pippen and Jordan were still able to win at least 3 without Dennis Rodman, right? Curry, Klay Thompson, and Durant, I'm assuming, would still be able to win 3 more without Draymond Green. So, do you agree or disagree? What's your state? Do you think that the Bulls would be still dominant without Rodman? Do you think the Warriors will still be dominant without Draymond? What do you think?
Bulls had Jordan.
You think Jordan and Pippen would be able to win still 6 without Rodman?
Had Jordan.
Okay. So no question. You think they'd be still fine without Rodman?
Determined man in the game. They would have gotten 3. Yeah. They had 3 before him. They would have gotten 3 somehow. They would have found someone. They would have found someone to play the Grant, Rodman role, whatever it is.
Even against that series against Utah, remember that battle between Rodman and Karl Malone? Rodman pretty much held him in check.
You got him a little bit, but Karl was able to kind of sustain a little bit, and I don't think Rodman really got at him as people would think. I think by that point Malone kind of knew. remember they had the whole wrestling thing too. Remember they were fighting WCW and NWO thing. They had that too, right? So they've had their battles. So,
And didn't I go to a 7-game series?
no, Jordan never went to 7.
You went to a 6-game series?
Disrespect. 4-2.
4-2. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I think honestly every series Jordan won has been except for the first one. It's been 4-2.
Yeah.
They've been 6. They've gone 6 games. Except the first one against the Lakers was 5. They won it 4-1, and then after that it was 4-2, 4-2. Yeah. 4-2, 4-2. I think basically.
I wouldn't put a 100%, and I know it sounds probably blasphemous, but
Okay, I'll
I
give you
still,
90.
I
I'll
still
give you
give
99.
I'll still give Jordan and Pippen their credit, but to win 3 more back to back to back,
Maybe
that would be
Utah
kinda
could have
difficult.
gotten maybe that last one.
Yeah.
Maybe because they played twice, they might have been able to figure something out. Maybe I can give you that, but
Yeah.
I still think they would have done it.
because I don't see anybody on the Bulls holding Karl Malone. Luke Longley?
No, but I'm saying we don't know who would have
No.
been replaced there, but they would have found the right person to replace, or been there instead of I guess Rodman. They would have found someone.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, and Jordan would have whipped them into enough shape to
Yeah.
play their role properly. Now it's Warriors. I know a lot of people. Okay, let me say a lot of people. But some of the people I know say Draymond was a big part of them because of his not necessarily the scoring and stuff, but his management on the court.
His leadership.
Yeah, and his direction, his screens, and all that stuff. So.
But you put in KD with Clay and Curry.
Listen, yeah, if they had KD and say Draymond was gone
Yeah.
and they still had KD, I think they're still winning.
Yeah.
They're still winning. Draymond is still a big part, but he's a big part that needs them for him to be a big part because of they're big guys. We're big role guys. So he's feeding off of them. He still has I guess he has the right mentality, and that's what he was going off of.
Bulls team versus the Warriors.
Bulls.
Now you said, let me finish. Hold on a second. So you said Jordan's never been to a game 7. Is that serious?
Bulls in 6.
Don't be disrespectful.
Bulls in 6. Don't be disrespectful.
Don't be disrespectful.
Jordan's got 6 fine without going to a 7. Why am I all of a sudden going to give him a 7 because the Warriors?
You really don't think a Curry, Durant, Draymond, they're not bringing Warrior team to
that's
the
their
game?
best bet. They're their best bet to bring the Bulls to a 7 game.
Who's holding Durant on offense? Who's defending? Don't say Pippen, yo. Pippen can't hold Durant.
Find someone. We don't.
Pippen can't hold Durant.
We're not worried about the one guy that's gonna shut this person. It's not. It doesn't work like that. That's why you have role players. That's why you have other guys on the bench. This is why I keep trying to show people. This era nowadays is the one-on-one. Oh, this guy can't stop this guy. It's not about one person stopping one guy.
Yeah.
You got to have a team. That's what the 12th, the 11th, 10th man. That's 6 fouls. That's what 6, 12. That's 18 fouls you got sitting on the bench there. Put their ass in and put him on him.
Though it would definitely be a good battle, especially between Draymond and Dennis Rodman. Oh, I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
That'd be a match for the decade. I don't see them winning in 5. Definitely
No,
definitely not a sweep.
I'm not giving a sweep.
6 to me is borderline disrespectful.
A sweep only happens if Golden State's missing everything and the 12th man or the 13th man on the Bulls team is dropping numbers. Then you can see that's the only how a sweep would happen. And you know that's not happening. Golden State ain't missing every shot. So yeah, I'm not gonna go as far as say a sweep. Yeah, 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
6 or a 7. I give you that. Right? But remember, that's 4 guys against. I won't even say it because Rodman is not even a scorer. Draymond's more of a scorer than Rodman. So it's literally 4 against 2.5. Okay,
Draymond.
3 3/4 against 2.5 because Draymond's a scorer. That's what I'm saying. Between him and Rodman, Draymond's more of a scorer. He's dropped more points in a game. Bulls Rodman, not Pistons Rodman, obviously. I'm talking about Bulls Rodman, right?
Yeah.
Rodman's points were rebounds.
Yeah.
That's what it was reversed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in that aspect, points wise, that's Golden State would be able to obviously would be up there because they got more pure scorers on that team, obviously, just in the lineup with those 3 to the 2, right? Because you'd say Jordan, Pippen are pure scorers. Harper,
Harper was a bad man back then. Especially on his
he
Cleveland
was
days.
even because he's there. Was he there for all 6? Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't there for all 6.
The last 3 he was there for sure.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't there. I don't even think. Okay,
He was. I'm pretty sure he was there for Phoenix.
Okay,
Or did he come after?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I know he has.
We'll give him 3. I'll give him 3. He was known for defensive bit too, right? So
Defense and offense.
They got. I know they had Kerr, so they had scorers too. Bulls had scores.
Yeah.
They just weren't magnified as much as bench scores are now.
Yeah.
Right. But
Off topic, I still think Paxson was one of the greats.
Yeah.
On that Bulls
Yeah.
roster back in the day. I'll even put him past Steve Kerr. That's my personal opinion.
like I said, I'm giving 6.
Yeah.
I can see 7 going. If someone wants to say 7, I'm not gonna. I'll argue for fun, but I'm not gonna say you're wrong or really be like, "Oh, you're an idiot for thinking 7." Yeah, no, I definitely can see it going 7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everyone's hot and this and that. Yeah.
I
But I got to go off of my
know.
6-0 record of not going to a game 7.
Yeah.
So playoffs, yeah. If they were in the same conference and playoffs, regular playoffs, yeah, you can go 7. I see 7. Jordan's done it a couple times.
Yeah. I can see it going. I can obviously see it going 7, and I'll concede that I can see the Bulls taking it if Curry has an off game. If Curry has an off game, that's the only way that I'll concede.
You see, we're beating up Curry. We'll make sure Curry's not a factor. Don't drive.
They would have to
Don't
double
drive.
team.
He better sit outside and just shoot out. But even then,
Yeah.
you're getting a body put on you somehow.
All right.
You're not just dropping easily. Sorry, bro.
Fair.
For you, Curry.
Keeping with sports, but also kind of a random. I got a question for you, right? So if you're a bench warmer, right, and you're going back to your home city to play, right? So say you're a bench warmer for the Toronto Raptors, right, and you're coming back to the Scotiabank Center. Would you buy out a row for your family and your friends to come see you pretty much bench warm for 48 minutes?
And this is already a known fact.
Yeah, it's a known fact.
Yeah,
What's the
I'll
point?
buy him tickets because if there's a
Fuck no, you're not gonna see me sit on pine for 48 hours.
okay. I gotta know exactly my bench position. If I'm a 6-man,
Far
yeah.
left bench. That's your position.
If you just want to go to a game, I'll buy you tickets. Don't say, I want to see you play. No.
Would you flat out tell them, hey, listen,
Yeah.
I don't really play, you could come and watch, but you're not gonna see me suit up and shoot a couple. You still buying tickets for them?
Yeah, if they're like, hey, we want to come to the game tonight. We're like, all right, cool. Well, how many tickets?
I'm the opposite. I'm like, yo, come to another game, man. I'm not gonna
You're
invite my
so then why be a ball player? Why even be on the team? That why even do it?
Exactly.
Okay, so that's stupidness to me.
If
I'm gonna bust my tail.
if I'm
They already know I've gone through this process to make it. They know I'm in the NBA. You know I'm on, but now I'm gonna be all embarrassed because I'm not playing.
No, I would honestly say, I'll be honest. I'm like, listen, honestly, guys, I'd feel embarrassed. You guys are gonna come.
We're not there for you. We want to go see the game.
I'd rather
get over yourself, bro.
I'd rather you guys come when I know I'm actually.
Get over yourself. I'm not coming there to see you. I'm not coming.
You know that your friends are gonna rib you if they see
I'm
you
ribbing you regardless. I don't need to be at the game to rib you. I'll rib you regardless, bro.
No, we did a poll. We need a poll. If you're a bench warmer for a basketball team or whatever sports team. Right?
It's a difference if I'm like, yeah, I'm starting, and then I find out, oh, I'm being on the bench, and I told you guys I'm starting, and now
That's even more embarrassing.
Yeah, but then
if I know I'm
then
going,
I would find a way to not make you come to the game because it's like, oh yeah. But if I know I'm the bench, I come off the bench, whatever. But fuck, I'm in the NBA. It's a great thing. If you want to come to see the game, come see the game. I'm not stopping you. Like, I'll use my, that's the hookup. You come see the game. What's the point?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's difference if they're like, oh, we want to come, we just want to see you play. That's different. Okay. Like, if they don't really care for the sport and they're really just coming to see you play to show support, I'm like, you know what? You don't need to do that because you're probably going to be bored because I'm probably not really going to get to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you probably won't have a good time because you're not going to know what's going on. You may want to leave at some point. You know what I mean? But if they still in the end, it's like, no, if they want to experience it, they never got. Who am I to deny?
Of course.
You know what I mean? I'll let you go, but
But
for me to be embarrassed because knowing my position, like as I said, if I bragged and I went about like I'm this great guy and
you're about to get exposed now.
and I'm all on the bench now. That's a different, now I'm gonna scramble to save myself maybe, like hey, oh tonight's not a good game, oh I'm hurt, I got hurt myself, I got a little leg injury. Come to another game. That's different then. Yeah. But if I know my position and they know that. And they just want to come to a game, really. Yeah. They'll show the support, but they really just want to come to a game. Like, we know we've been fans. Like, we grew up together, fans of this team.
Yeah.
I make the team now.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not going to deny you to come to a game, you know what I mean? And I know you'll roast me regardless if you come to the game or not, you know what I mean? Like, I go back to the locker and I'll see all the text messages. Bro, we watched. We know
If I get a text from a family member after the game that says "good game," I'm giving them the middle finger.
I'm not even responding to you. I'll
Good
delete
game,
it.
champ.
I'll delete it. You'll just see something that says "deleted from everyone."
It's funny to see because when I went to a game a couple months ago with my family, right?
Yeah.
And I saw people to the far left. What's the white guy's name again that plays for the Raptors? Randy Dick? What's his name again?
Grady Dick,
sorry. And he was injured. But I heard people in the stands saying, yeah, Grady. I'm like, if that was your family member and they saw you just riding bench for the whole entire game, I'd feel kind of ways. You know what I mean? If I'm getting paid millions and millions of dollars and you're my family and you come to see me play and I'm not playing, I feel kind of odd about that. So my opinion would be I would wait till I know I'm getting a starting role and then invite my family and friends over to play. Especially if you have like a girlfriend or a wife and you have the kids and they're like, yo, Dad, we came to see you play and you're not playing. They're going to go home or go back to school and tell their friends. And their friends will say like, yeah, your dad didn't play. He was riding pine the whole day.
Yeah. But I've been like, what did your dad do all day? I'm pretty sure my dad made
good comeback.
Than you.
Good comeback.
Riding pine all day, so that's okay. Your dad busted his ass and still didn't make as much as my dad. So.
All right,
keeping
with sports, we gotta talk about this. All right, you want to bring it up? The WNBA.
You bring it up. I can't see.
Okay,
right now.
So
what's alive?
The WNBA has seen some, I want to say jokes this past week, but it is kind of serious. Now, whether you want to laugh at it or say that this is going to be a growing trend, you can discuss. But this last week and a half, there were a couple games where a few shenanigans happened. The first one was where, I guess, two teams were playing, and one of the female players pulled the weave off of another player, and it fell on the ground. They had to stop the game. The girl had to run to the back, get her weave replaced back on her head, and then the game could resume afterwards. To me, that seems a little bit too much. I personally don't think that WNBA players should be playing with weaves. I mean, it's not a sport, or it's not an environment to show off your body, to show your beautiful hair. I mean, to me, it's ridiculous, right? So I found it comical when I saw that thing flying on the ground, and I'm pretty sure the people in the stands found it funny. Now, the part B to that was someone that was ridiculing the WNBA player with having a weave fall off, they got kicked out of the game for making fun of them. I found that complete 100%. Look it up. They got ejected. The fan got ejected from the game for making fun of the player who lost her weave on the court. All right? There's so many things going on there we can dissect. I feel as if, like I said, weaves shouldn't be allowed for WNBA players to wear. That's number one. And number two, how are you going to kick out a fan
For heckling.
for heckling? I mean, yes, the player probably took it seriously and they were embarrassed, but
That's
crazy.
Listen,
that's crazy.
I'm not gonna say they shouldn't. You know what? If you want to, blah blah blah. That's on your choice. But sorry, games shouldn't stop.
Stop. Like it stopped.
Yo, dash it to the side, get the sub someone in.
Yeah.
Then if she wants to have to go or whatever, or you know what, dash aside, keep playing the game.
Yeah.
Because I know you've never seen the NBA, but if a man was playing and they had a toupee on their head or some shit like that,
They wouldn't
and it
stop the
falls
game.
off,
Yeah.
you're dashing it to the side. We've seen games where the shoe falls off.
Yeah.
You need your shoe to play ball, but someone will throw it to the side and they'll keep playing until either someone calls a timeout or someone maybe makes a foul to stop it, whatever. But if your hairpiece came out,
That's your
game should
fault.
not stop. That's your fault you didn't have it in properly.
Yeah.
One, I don't know why, again, as you said, then why you want all this hair? Doesn't that kind of weigh you down? But anyways,
But the messed up thing is they waited for her to get the fix and come back. Like that's
and if you
that's
get
time and money, man.
and for a sport that's trying to get people to
Struggling. Yeah.
that's just giving the haters so much more ammo
That's right.
against you.
That's right.
Because all they're gonna say is you'll never see that in the NBA.
That's right.
Yeah, you see a lot of delays, but not because of that. Not because some man's toupee came off or hairpiece fell out or I don't know, their spray on got smudged or something. Like
That's crazy, man.
that's crazy. And then the fan got ejected.
Ejected.
For making fun.
For making fun of
Haven't
that.
we heard them? We obviously seen the videos in the NBA where fans have said something and yeah, they've gotten ejected because the player may have said something to them or whatever. But
Yeah.
that's maybe something maybe derogatory about the person or maybe their child. I don't know. But your hair, like, what did they really say for them to get your hair fell out? Ha ha. Like,
Well, I don't know.
It happened.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They're making fun of something that happened.
And the thing-
Other people are saying things, just maybe making up stuff about someone, but this happened. That's what I'm making fun of you about.
Yeah. I mean, going to your point, this kind of it discourages more people to not probably go to the game more and invest their
Definitely
heart.
for that.
And also, it makes the league look more like a
Joke,
I'm sorry to
which
say
it
it,
shouldn't,
looks like
but
it looks like a joke. You know what I mean?
It's
I
hindering.
don't know. And then later on in the week, a fan, took the liberty to throw a dildo, a green
saw
dildo
that.
on the court.
I heard about that one.
Now, obviously, that's a safety.
That
thing,
you
but
should be getting taken out,
You could be
thrown
you
out
could get
for.
kicked out for that, and obviously, it's a safety
Throwing
hazard for
anything,
the players.
yeah.
The players can trip and fall on the dildo. Fall on the dildo.
Like, you get hit someone in the face while they're
Hit
playing.
someone in the
and
face, you know
it
what I
doesn't
mean?
matter, like regardless of what it is. I know it's funny because what it is, and it's a WNBA, right? That's why they threw it because they wouldn't throw that at the NBA.
Right. So that brings the question. That's the whole point of it, right?
Yeah.
Is the WNBA, in your opinion, has it become a joke or a farce?
You know
like
what?
No one's taking. Is anybody really taking the WNBA seriously?
Sitting here, just thinking about it now, I think this is what it needs to go through to get better or get bigger. Because I'm pretty sure at some point the NBA was looked at, not NBA, but just basketball was a joke. Was looked at as a joke, was laughed at, was just looked at as a little something on the side. Because remember, we saw the Canadian Heritage commercials about Naismith and how they laughed at him. They were like, how maybe Super Bowl, how we get out the peach baskets, and they laughed at him. And so at some point, whatever you start out doing, I know I know basketball, it's different because basketball was a whole sport starting. This is just a league, but within the sport, right? But it's still something starting, especially even when the NBA became maybe NBA and started up, getting professional and all that. There's gonna be jokes. People like what you're seeing in front of you isn't the top, obviously isn't near what it is now, wasn't what it was 10 years after it started, 20 years after, 30, it just progresses and got better. It took time.
Yeah.
NBA got time. That's the thing. We keep thinking, oh, well, they started how many years ago? Okay. When did the NBA start? When did the NBA really really be out there? The 90s, 80s, 90s, and now.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So, and the NBA started what, 1950 something. So 50 years it took. WNBA started what? Mid 90s?
20, mid
2000?
2000s,
2000 maybe? Like the WNBA I think was like 2000. Okay, they're only 20 something. They still got another 25 years to go. Shit can change around. Maybe this little bit here that people are laughing at, maybe this might get people to start, they might start taking themselves a little more serious.
See, I kind of think
and
that...
try and clamp down on the foolish stuff going.
Yeah. I really think 25 years in, this stuff shouldn't be happening. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what we think, but if people aren't taking you serious,
yeah.
stuff's gonna happen. Like, I mean, yeah, it's weird that now, like, it's never happened as far as I know, right? Maybe it's happened in the NBA game, we just don't know. That's, you know what I mean? But they don't report that too. Maybe, I know it was put out there, but maybe they could have, I guess it's hard now because anyone can figure out what was thrown. But if they could have kept it hidden that it was a dildo that was thrown, that might have helped a little more, just knowing an object was thrown out there. But
and then this whole thing with I think a week and a half ago, a couple of weeks ago, they were wearing shirts during the WNBA All-Star game, saying that pay us what you owe us or something like that.
Daddy, gotta stop with that stuff.
I'm not laughing at that. Like, when they wear shirts that says "Pay us what you owe," what do they honestly think they're worth as far as what they bring to entertainment? Like, I get the whole Caitlin Clark movement.
But that's the thing.
I get the whole Angel Reese.
But they're killing themselves there, right there. Like they're making NBA marketing moves when you're not there yet. You shouldn't be marketing Caitlin and Angel Reese like we've said this before, against each other as like enemies. You're not there yet. Your league is not to a point that you can do that.
So do you think,
they need to have them, like I said, like
do you think
Magic and Bird. You need the rivalry, but they need to maybe not be best friends like that, but like not make it seem like you guys don't like each other. Maybe you do like each other, but you're not. I don't see anything showing that, hey, yo, we're cool with each other. It's really just competition.
But maybe that contrast and building that rivalry between them two is actually, like you said, good for the league. Like, you need something there, right? Maybe something like that is actually needed for them to gain popularity.
Yeah, but it needs to. But again, with the whole women and coming together, women need to be coming together and not show this yet. It's just like kind of in the music, how you have women, but they're being pitted. There's not a lot of them, but yet they're getting pit against each other. No, like as women, yes, we can do it, but I'm saying them two need to come out in a way to show that yes, on the court, F her. We don't like each other, but off of it, we're cool.
Yeah.
I think that's making the rift because you don't have a strong core. You're not even making money. So to have this type of rivalry now where people aren't going to watch because it's Angel Reese, because they don't like her, you're hurting yourself. You're not making money. You need to market everyone as, not maybe as Caitlyn, but like even with, like we talked about with wrestling. Yeah, Hogan was the man. Caitlyn can be your thing, but you need to be showcasing the other girls too. The way it looks is it's just Caitlyn, and that's it.
Do you think they're underpaid still, WNBA players?
And so, see, that's the thing. What is it?
Because
you got to be making money to really get, like, we're not making money here. Like, who are we gonna be if someone comes and I'm underpaid? Well, yeah, you're underpaid. We're not making money to pay anyone. Your league's not making money to like make significant payments to you. You're not drawing in that type of money. And if you're gonna cry for that, you need to be a person to say, hey, I bring in for my team. This is why they need to market a star for each of their teams. Find a star and you market that person as their star for the team, so then they can draw in people and you're drawing in money. If you're just Caitlin Clark, everyone wants to watch for Caitlin Clark, and she's not going to be, I know she's not on every week, every game. There's periods where she's off because she's human. She's going to have off games. So then what? Now no one wants to watch the league because she's off and it's not Caitlyn playing, so I don't want to watch you because I don't like Angel Reese. I hate her.
Like,
you can't do that. You need to market them as a rivalry, but a rivalry where now when they go out places, oh, the girls are seeing